followed Botswana politics from that time until it manifested when I was at the University of Botswana around 2000, 2001, when I participated in the SRC elections. And then from then, my greatest focus was in church, the work of the church, the UCCSA, until the establishment of the Botswana Movement for Democracy. I think that was the time when I fell in love with politics, especially that the way they came about, they brought about the vibe into the political playing field. So that was how I fell in love with politics. I was a close friend of Komulimo Muchalit. He was my conductor at KTM Choir, and then from there we had a number of conversations around the Botswana Movement for Democracy, regime change, all those things. Around the time, I think 2011, 2012, that was the time when I hinted my desire to stand for the elections. And he's the one who actually said to me, "You are still young, you have a young wife and a young family." And so he told me about the dangers of politics and advised me to wait until such a time when I would feel now my family is well established and my children grown. So that was then. So then he passed away, and so after passing away, that's when then I was just busy following politics, but not much interested in coming into politics because of what was happening at the time. Until just this year, I traversed the country praying for the nation. And I had 3 prayer points that I wanted to bring before the Lord. The other one was family related, the other one was church related, and the third one was political. And I was asking God, where to from here? Should I be just on that in that car and just making noise from there? So I inquired of the Lord, and that was when I had a dream. I had a dream about Komulimo Muchalit and politics. And then from there, I just went on Facebook and I said, I want to be given the BMD. And I actually said, give me Komulimo Muchalit's political party. And that is how the BMD people now reached out to me. I've always loved BMD. Even the government of Botswana, when they fired me from Radio Botswana, 2011, they said, I am an opposition politician. And they could not point to any other political party. They said, this guy is a BMD, a follower, especially considering the relationship that I had with Komulimo Muchalit. So now that the AP has decided to go and become friends with former President and Dumabo, then I felt, God is actually giving me a sign to say you don't belong there. The current one now has got the former President whom we were told they suspected somehow he played some role in what happened with regard to Komulimo Muchalit's political life and his life in general. We emphasize that as a party, we subscribe to pragmatism. So the Liberal Party, BMD is non-aligned. It is us as the members of the Botswana Movement for Democracy to decide which way we take. So from here we are going to sit down with those that have been appointed with to consider certain things within the political lines of the Botswana Movement for Democracy and see what will work for us. We are going to rebrand our party we are going to rebuild it, and we are going to give it a new focus. Right now, like maybe a lot of people are saying, they're saying BMD is a shell. So they say there is nothing. So I'm yet to establish whether there is nothing. I cannot abandon the church. My life is intertwined with the church. I cannot abandon the church. I'm inspired by the President of the Republic of Malawi. He's a reverend. Every Sunday he goes to the pulpit and preaches, and then from there he continues with the state work.